Tickets are on sale now at bostonwrestling.com for our 20th anniversary Back to the 80s WrestleFest, Saturday, November the 13th at Memorial Hall in Melrose, Mass.
This is Mick Foley.
This is Harley Race.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
And this is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans around the corner, around the world, welcome to another installment of Wrestling Insider's Monday Night Mission. I am Dan Marty, along with the man that nearly blew the roof off of Madison Square Garden and every famed venue from coast to coast around the globe. He led men on a mission to Tag Team Championship Gold. I could be only talking about one man, the guiding light of the Monday Night Mission himself, a man that never minds one of Reese's Pieces. OSCAR, we're talking about Oscar. Oscar, the days literally almost becoming hours at this point until we head to Sin City. Are you there? Did I lose you? Oscar. There you are.
I'm sorry, man. Okay.
My introduction almost knocked you out. You were so excited.
Yeah, you knocked me out. I'm sorry. All right.
That's all right.
No, apparently right now it looks like it sounded like I found the place, a house in Atlanta. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When are you planning on leaving?
Right after Vegas.
Wow. Oh, you're gonna move that soon?
Yep.
Wow. You're not wasting any time. Jesus, Oscar. Well, congratulations, I guess, are in order for you and your big move. Are you going to be in Hotlanta itself or in the suburbs? Or?
I'm going to be in the suburbs, a place called Cummings.
Cummings?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that sounds like what goes on at the home of Reese's Pieces, but we won't even go there. What's going on in the world of Oscar this week? Crazy world in professional wrestling. I know you spent a lot of time around the AEW folk this week.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time. Beautiful hotel, like where Conrad and Bruce Pritchard that was used to do something to wrestle with. He would have huge conventions where he brought in everybody he could possibly. He called everybody in his Rolodex, and his Rolodex is limitless.
Right.
Down there at the Schomburg Convention Hotel, a convention hotel. So that's where AEW decided to have their convention, and they had, all the stars came in. I didn't see Sting. I didn't see CM Punk. That's not to say they wasn't there, but I didn't see him. But they had a lot of great names. A lot of fans showed up. And it was funny because it was in the middle of a kids' karate tournament you had kids from all over the world came in to have a huge karate tournament. So that kind of shook things up a little bit. But yeah, I mean, we really had a really good time.
Well, I'm glad. Now, was it an official meet and greet, or were you just kind of roaming around and socializing?
No, I was a fan like everybody else. I was roaming around, and I took pictures with some of the fans, and it was better for the fans meeting me because I wasn't there officially, so they didn't have to sign an autograph on the line and move on. I actually had time to talk to some people and relate to some people, and it was really good.
Well, that's great. You know what? I know you're a very personable individual. Hopefully some fans of the talk show pop by to say hello, and maybe, as a result of meeting you, maybe we have some new fans that'll come to the talk show after meeting and greeting you live and in person in Chi-Town.
Well, yeah, I would hope so. The feedback that I'm getting is the talk show is real popular. People want to meet you as much as they want to meet me.
I highly doubt that.
No. You got a few peekers out there. They think you funny. You got a great voice, and they was like, "Yeah, that guy's good for radio." I'm like, I be trying to tell him, but he don't listen.
Well, you know what? I have a face for radio, I guess. At least that's what Linda told me.
Linda, don't listen to her.
Well, you know Linda. But anyway, did you have a chance to go to the show?
Nah. I didn't want to go. Me going to public events is a rarity. Like I could get tickets to WWE shows and all that, but like going to a WrestleMania. I mean, it's just too many people, too much trying to get in and out the place. For me is a challenge. I don't walk around.
It's like a lot of work.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be on an electric scooter, so that's
really?
a challenge. Yeah, that's a challenge too. I'm not immobile, but walking is a challenge.
In a big venue, yeah. No, I mean, I've been in the same boat as you.
And that hotel was massive, so I was glad I had a scooter to get around, in and out of there. So I didn't mind, going to the thing because it wasn't in the hotel proper. It was in the convention center, which was connected to the hotel. So you had to go across a bridge to get to the convention center. The room that they in was massive. And so I had my scooter. So, going a couple of times wasn't a problem.
Well, how many days were you there hanging out?
Just two.
Just
2 days.
Okay.
Friday and Saturday.
And how many fans would you say were there? Would you say hundreds, thousands?
It was sold out Friday,
Wow.
and Saturday it was close too.
Well, that's great. I mean, was it individual? Was it like a WrestleCon type setup, or I guess
Yeah,
I'm
it
a little
was it was a WrestleCon type setup. The stars at AEW had a line going, and they were signing autographs.
Well, that's great. Was almost everybody available?
Now, see that I can't tell you because I wasn't there the whole time, so I don't know. Like I said, I didn't see any of the big names.
I got
But
you.
obviously that there was some people who were really popular because there were lines out the door for some names that I didn't even know. So like I said, I'm not an avid AEW fan, so I really don't know the roster the way I should being a talk show pundit. But there were people that there were stars there that piqued interest because all those people that I saw had lines going out the door. So yeah.
Wow. Well, but they didn't rent out booths to individual people like a WrestleCon.
No. It was all AEW. The only people that had booths, and there were only a few of them, were some radio guys. Like there was a Sirius XM show that had a booth, and a couple like that.
I gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. Did Mimi go with you?
No. She didn't go. She's down in Atlanta, negotiating our housing.
Oh, so she's not even with you right now.
No.
Wow. Well, you'd have a chance to check out the pieces if you were in Vegas right about now.
When I'm in Vegas, Mimi's gonna be there. You crazy?
Mimi will be with us in Vegas?
Mimi will be with us in Vegas because she's gonna be with you when I'm not.
Well, what I'm interested in, Oscar, is this big shindig you were telling me about next Sunday. I don't know if you want to mention it publicly on the...
Yeah, I mentioned it publicly. The Aria is gonna have a pool party that me and my record company crew is going to. And I'm inviting you to tag along, definitely.
Well, I would love to go. Like I said, my only problem is we have two staffers that are going to be with us. I don't know if there's anything, if they could be media personnel or whatnot, but we can't let down Dan and Fan.
You know what? When you put it like that, we can work that out, but let me check with the powers that be first. When you say it like that, we might can do it like that.
Yeah, I'm not the type.
Yeah,
I can't leave someone hanging. It's
there's
me.
a couple of variables I don't know if the Aria is gonna let us shoot like that.
Well, sometimes it's better to ask for forgiveness than
Yeah,
ask for permission. You know what I mean?
yeah. Nah, but see, it's not that. Believe me when I tell you, with the people I deal with, it's not that simple. So you want to ask, and then
You deal with the big timers.
yeah, I deal with the big timers, and my guy that finances everything, he can be a bit much.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, I can't wait to see how it's going to play out. I'm very excited about our return to Sin City. Hey, you know what? Let me tell you, it's going to be an interesting trip. We always have a heck of a lot of fun out in Sin City. I don't know. I'm at a loss. As you know, we've got a lot going on behind the scenes here in the world of Boston wrestling. I'm on, I think, consecutive day number 73 since I had my 2 days off. So I'm on, what was it, Rope-a-Dope with Muhammad Ali right now, Oscar. But anyway, it's going to be great to see so many people. I just wish there were more. I wish we knew of more people that were going to be with us, I guess is the way to put it.
Yeah, I'm gonna apologize in advance. I just got my schedule. I'm gonna see everybody, which I'm looking forward to. But this year, I'm not gonna. From what I got last night, I'm not gonna have as much time to spend with everybody as I normally do. I got a full schedule, with my record company.
So we might not even see much of you other than at the dinners.
Yeah, That's the point I'm trying to make. So we'll see how things pan out.
Well, we're still trying to put together some very interesting guests to join us at the beautiful, luxurious Gold Coast Casino. I wish I could get a little help on that, but again, the cauliflower isn't moving at great speed at this point, unfortunately. I think they need a little you and David Reese to get involved more with the cauliflower, some fresh blood.
I mean, all they got to do is ask, because I know that they've been crippled. I know with the things that B. Brian Blair going through, and then Morgan Dollar not involved. So, I would imagine that things are really not going, things are not as efficient as they was, because those key players have been kind of like slowed down. And my prayers go out to the people, going through things. And it's good that B. Brian Blair has Cauliflower Alley to lean on, in these times of trouble. Because, I mean, it really is. Oh, speaking of trouble, I got big trouble of my own that I don't mind sharing
What happened?
with everybody.
What happened?
My youngest son got arrested last week.
I didn't even know you had a son.
I got 3 boys.
You do?
Yeah.
When the hell did you have kids?
Man, my sons are grown, 27, 28, and 30.
Where the hell do they live?
One live in Cleveland, one live in California, and one is in New York.
You never cease to amaze me.
Yeah, so anyway, my 28-year-old, he get into some kind of altercation at Walmart, so they arrested him for making terrorist threats. Then the dumb dummy had drugs on him, apparently. And that ain't the big thing. My grandson, I got grandkids. Yeah. Full disclosure. He had my grandson in the car without a car seat, and that's the most serious charge, because they didn't get him for child endangerment. They called that child abuse. So his bond is $150,000.
Oh my God! Well, at least you got it in the bank, I guess, right?
No, I don't. That's what's hurting. That's what's hurting my feelings. I don't got that kind of cash laying around.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna see now when he go back to court if he can get a bond reduction or get a couple of them charges thrown out, because it sounds kind of excessive to me what they doing.
It sounds a little. It's a lot of cash, Oscar.
No, that's a no, but I don't imagine it staying that high. He ain't John Wayne damn Gacy. He ain't shooting no damn body. 150 grand. Come on.
That's a heck of a lot of money. I mean,
That's a lot. That's a lot of money.
you must be in shock.
When I heard it, I'm not in shock now. I've been praying about it, but when I first heard about it, yeah, my jaw hit the ground.
Well, at least he has you as a resource, I guess, over the phone for the time being, right?
He didn't call me, dummy.
He hasn't even called you.
Yo, his girlfriend got a hold of me on Facebook. See, my oldest son is the only one that really stay in touch.
Oh, really? Well, at least it's sad. That those family situations can be difficult, but
yeah, no, it's beyond difficult. I mean, I am just.
You must be about as exhausted as I am right now.
Nah, but let me tell you something. I would be a year ago, 2 years ago, definitely. But because of my faith right now, I don't let these things get to me like that.
And David Reese.
And yeah, well, if I get in real trouble, right, I got a psychiatrist on standby, so that's a blessing.
Well, that's always a good thing. Well, let's look at the big night that was in Chi-Town at AEW All Out last night, Oscar. Not one, but two monster debuts for the company. A man that co-main evented WrestleMania in Tampa, Florida back in April, Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson now, as well as Adam Cole, baby, who just was one of the featured matches on the most recent NXT TakeOver event. Two great additions to the company. Size-wise, they fit perfect. Your thoughts on Daniel Bryan and Adam Cole, now officially part of All Elite Wrestling?
Well, I told you, and you told me, we told everybody that was going over there. It was no doubt at all, because Britt Baker, that's Adam Cole's girl, that's Adam Cole's guy, right?
Or his girlfriend, yeah.
Yeah, his girlfriend. So we said that factor alone, now that he's a free agent, is going to drive him over there, if they'll have him, which there's no reason they wouldn't, because he's a master talent. Bryan Danielson can work with anybody. So why he would even be, why WWE wouldn't fight harder to keep him is beyond me, because as wrestling goes, an in-ring tactician, there's none, Adam Cole remind me in a sideways kind of way of a Bret Hart.
Really?
Really? Yeah,
wow, I'm really surprised by that.
I say that because Bret trained by his father Stu, and then even Owen, those guys got in the ring and they had almost limitless repertoire of things that they can do in the ring. Bret wasn't limited like a lot of guys you see today that are really, really, really big stars, but can only do 7 things in the ring. As far as a wrestler, a grappler, a fighter, and all that. Daniel Bryan is all those things.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And Daniel Bryan can make anybody, I don't care their size, I don't care, they could be, Daniel Bryan could get in the ring with a monster and still make a good match.
Right.
And it's believable. Everybody cannot do that. So when you got a guy that can do that, when you got a guy that has those kind of skills in the ring, that's the kind of guy you fight to keep, because everybody can't do that.
Yeah, no, you're right about that. I think it's a great loss for WWE at a time where they're lacking so much star power.
And Adam Cole, Adam Cole has some genius moments in the ring. A lot of them, if we really, really, really being honest. He's
had some what?
He's got some genius moments.
Yeah,
a lot of them.
Yeah. I mean, he had some classics in WWE NXT. Many will say it's probably a shame he never had a chance to do it on the main roster, but, it is what it is.
So, I don't know. Their loss is AEW's gain.
Oh, without a doubt. They just added 2 main eventers in a 5-minute segment.
And AEW is gaining momentum, and if I'm WWE, I'm really paying attention.
Oh, how can you not? How can you not? Look at the momentum that the company has right now. WWE has no momentum going for it right now. AEW has all the momentum in the world.
Yeah, they really they really blasting it out.
What's WWE going to do? Bring back Goldberg for another recycled storyline where he chases the championship? I mean, honestly, that's about all what else are they going to throw out there? They're limited as far as to how often they can get John Cena to come in. That is what it is. I mean, who else do they have? We've continued to talk WrestleMania. Not looking like much right now. In this man's opinion, I don't know about you. I'd still like to see that Undertaker official retirement match, but that's one man's opinion. And who knows what Lesnar may have up his sleeve. I hope they're not going to rush through the Lesnar-Roman Reigns storyline too quick. I guess Lesnar, it looks like in his new contract, he has 8 to 12 dates on it. So looks like maybe we'll see a little bit more of him in the ring.
Well, I don't know if that's a good idea because let me tell you what Lesnar's strength is.
Tell us, brother.
Lesnar's strength is when he comes back. When Lesnar comes back, it's a oh shit moment, okay? But then that's just about it. I mean, his matches are not going to be in the greatest matches in history archives.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, I hear you.
So him coming back for 8 to 12 matches, I mean, that's almost like, so, okay, all right, he's back. So now what? Okay, he's back. He's having 8 to 12 matches. So what? Yeah. I mean, if you follow what I'm saying, whether you agree with it or not.
You're not excited.
No, but here's the point, though. I'm not going to pretend to know what WWE is going to do in order to save face and get their Kool-Aid back. But what I can tell you is this: the last thing that I would do, or I would advise anybody to do, is count them out.
Vince.
Right.
Don't count out Vince.
No, they've been here before. And they've been here before that. They've been at this precipice before. And at the end of it all, when the smoke cleared, who wound up on top?
Vince.
Because he's relentless like that. Now, what I will say is they better hope that day come before Vince dies. Because nobody's gonna run that company like Vince does.
No one's gonna run it with the quality and attention to detail, that's for sure.
I'm not even gonna say quality and attention to detail.
But what are you gonna call it?
I'm that conquering spirit. Vince is the kind of guy that he's going to do whatever it is he got to do. Not to lose. It ain't even about money yet. And it don't even get to be about money at some point. It get to be, you bastards are not going to beat me.
Then why didn't he spend the money to keep Punk and, I'm not Punk, why didn't he spend the money to keep Bryan and Cole? Did they really want out that bad?
Well, they probably really wanted out that bad. I'm gonna tell you another thing he's not gonna do. You're not gonna out negotiate. You're not gonna out negotiate Vince.
Well, Tony Khan obviously did.
No. What I'm saying is, you not going to be a talent or somebody to work with Vince and tell Vince do this or else. If you say to Vince, you do this or else, he gonna tell you what or else.
I see what you're saying.
Every time.
I see what you're saying.
So if somebody left, if it got to that point, that's what happened. You're not going to tell Vince what to do. He don't care who you are.
No, that resonates. Yeah, I get the angle you're coming from on that one. But before we go to the break, on a scale, who do you think is the bigger loss, Bryan or Cole?
I think Bryant's the bigger loss, and I'm going to tell you why. Bryant got more history.
Yeah. Well, the only reason I think that maybe you could go with Cole is that I think Cole you have more longevity with, where Bryan is getting a little long in the tooth. You know what I mean?
No, I understand longevity, but see, what you got to understand is Bryant got more of a fan base.
Yeah. No, you're right about that too.
And plus, Bryant still got as much in the gas tank as Cole got.
Well, at this moment, yeah. No, I agree with you on that. As far as 2021 goes, sure. 110% agree with that.
So when you look at it that way, that's why I say without hesitation, Bryant.
All right, wrestling fans, we would love to know what you think. Who's the bigger loss, Daniel Bryan, Adam Cole? Leave your thoughts in the premiere chat if you're watching the premiere after WWE Monday Night Raw, or if you're not joining us during the premiere, in the comments section below. Right now, we're going to take a brief time out. When we come back, we'll have the man on a mission himself, Oscar. Stand by.
All right, I got to check on something.
Wrestling fans around the corner, around the world, I'm Dan Marty.
And I'm Mr. USA WWE Hall of Famer Tony Atlas.
The road to WrestleMania has begun. Wrestling fans are looking to add to their man caves. You got to see what we have in the eBay store.
Check it out.
Here's your chance to own a piece of history from the 2020 WWE Draft. On the second night, October the 12th, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, and Alexa Bliss unleashed hell on Andrade and Zelina Vega. This limited edition 11x14 collector's poster is number 26 of only 50 made, personally signed by both The Fiend and Alexa Bliss, direct from friends at WWE. Comes with certificate of authenticity hologram on the poster itself, suitable for framing. You'll also receive a bonus autographed mystery photo and an on-air shout-out as our thanks to you. Get this ultra-rare autographed Fiend and Alexa Bliss poster now. Wrestling fans, especially here in the Boston area, we want to thank our great friends at Red Rose for their support for all of our charitable endeavors and programming efforts. Red Rose is 2 years young and extremely thankful for all the support they've had from our neighbors here in Melrose and beyond for an amazing first 2 years. Red Rose thanks Melrose and all of the first responders who have fought the good fight and have never given up hope during these unprecedented times. We did it together. Follow Red Rose on Facebook for their anniversary special, facebook.com/Red Rose Melrose. You'll be glad you did. Open until 2 a.m. Red Rose will give you fresh, piping hot, mouth-watering food that'll put an ear-to-ear smile on even the toughest critic's face. Check out their full menu online at redrosema.com or give them a call, 781-620-1889. Wrestling fans, welcome back to Wrestling Insider's Monday Night Mission. I'm Dan Marty, along with the man, the one, the only, Oscar. Oscar, a pleasure to have you back. Sometimes I do those big introductions, and it just seems like it ends a little short. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, man.
You deserve that big intro, not some half-assed one, but I don't know how to end the big intro sometimes with a 5-letter name.
Well, the intro is an intro, but thank you.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with something creative. I don't know. Well, as you move to Hotlanta, have you been checking out the wrestling scene down there?
Not yet, because I haven't been able to spend enough time to get out and about like that.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. It is one of the great wrestling cities in the United States.
Yeah, no, that much I hear. So
I think maybe there could be some great opportunities for you down there. I don't know how deep you want to dive into the world of professional wrestling down there, but it could lead to some good opportunities for you.
Well, right now, I mean, I would love to see that, but I have to put it on the back burner right now because
Why
I am
is
so
that?
I'm so tied up in this stuff that I'm doing that I really don't have time for nothing else.
You're just worried about the move.
Yeah, I'm worried about the move itself, the move proper. So
All right, well, nothing wrong with that. If I was able-bodied, I'd be out there trying to help you pack, brother.
nah, I'm not even helping me pack. So don't worry about
Who's
that.
doing the packing?
Whoever the people I'm paying.
You want it to be done once you're done. No more. Moving is one of the most miserable experiences I think a human being
No,
can go through.
it is. Let me tell you something. The way I got it set up, I don't care if it costs my last nickel. When I leave Vegas and I go to Atlanta, that's it. By the time it's all said and done, I'm gonna be all packed up, all moved down there, and won't even know how it's done.
You're not going no more Indiana. You're done.
No, yeah, I'm pretty much. I don't know. I gotta see how my medical stuff go because I may have to come back and forth here to go to the doctor for a while
Oh, my God.
until I get stuff switched over. And then number two, the videos and vignettes that I have to shoot for the album are all being done, and there's a location set here, so they might want me to come back and forth to Chicago, for a while to deal with that. So I'm not gonna say I'm done. I just hope I'm done by the time the winter weather really set in good.
There you go. We know what the winters are like, and it's no fun. No fun,
No,
baby.
it's no fun. One of the main reasons why I wasn't against the move.
Well, Mimi likes the hot weather.
Well, Mimi loves the fact that her favorite niece is down there. That's got a lot to
And then
do
you
with
got
it.
that. Well, is Mimi looking forward to any particular kind of cold cut sandwich next Tuesday at the Bologna Blowout?
You would have to ask her
Does
that.
she have do you have a favorite cold cut sandwich for the Bologna Blowout?
You know what? I'm not gonna say nothing.
Why are you going to say nothing? This is a show. This is journalism right now. I want to know what kind of sandwich.
I'm getting ready to tell you, they're all good. Shut up. The sandwiches.
All of the cold cut sandwiches are good.
Let me tell you something. The sandwiches, the buffet, it's all gravy. I can't wait to get to all of it.
Now, what about the little cookies they have at the end of the table with the cold cut sandwich?
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm dreaming about those too.
Oh, I needed this laugh more than you know.
Yeah, no.
Oh my God, I love it.
I can't wait to get to all of it, and then the dinner, the dinner
that'll suck.
The Bachwinkle dinner. I can't wait to get that. I'm looking forward to all of it.
Oh God, my stomach hurts right now.
I will tell you this. There is one saving grace.
Let's hear it, baby.
The Gold Coast, believe it or not,
Yeah,
has one of the best steakhouses we ever been to.
To be honest, I've never been in it.
Yeah, no, you gotta try that.
Well, hopefully we'll. Now, before I even continue, do we even know if Reese is going yet?
I don't.
I told
You
him.
know what? Wait. Hold on 1 second. Hang on.
Getting Reese.
I'ma try.
Are you calling him? I guess he's calling him. I don't know what the hell he's doing, fans. He's just abandoned me. Well, my baloney has a first name. It's O-S-C-A. Oscar, are you there?
You know what? I had Reese, but then I tried to merge the call, and you try to call him because he answered the phone.
He answered the phone?
Yeah,
I have no idea how to do a three-way call on this phone.
Yeah,
I'll text him. I'm going to text Reese. Let's see. Oh, I just heard from someone very interesting. Let's see. Where
Who's
is
that?
Dr. I don't want to say on the phone and lead.
Yeah, there he is now. He's trying to call.
See,
I'm trying to see how I can
bring him in. Please, we need Dr. David Reese. A legend in this business. The president of Boston Wrestling MWF. Well, I don't know if I'm going to sing the hot dog song again, but as Oscar continues to try and figure out how to do the three-way call. Come on, Oscar, for Christ's sakes. Chop, chop, baby. Well, wrestling fans, as we wait, don't forget, we are getting closer and closer to our 20th anniversary bash Saturday night, November the 13th at the historic Memorial Hall, downtown Melrose, Massachusetts, just a couple of blocks from this fine studio. I thought maybe I heard Oscar there for a second, but I was incorrect.
Okay.
Oh, he is here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. I just talked to Reese. I just got the answer. His schedule is too crazy. He said he can't do it.
There will not be any David Reese in Las Vegas.
The pieces might be there, but it's gonna be it's gonna be not Reese's pieces, just pieces.
Just the pieces. What about Gwen?
Yeah.
What about Gwen Reese?
I don't know. I doubt it. I can't see Gwen Reese coming if David Reese ain't coming. Well, with her shiny disposition.
Well, I'm very disappointed we're not going to get to see the good dog.
Yeah, I am so disappointed.
I'll say this. I know he's been overwhelmed with us trying to get everything ready for the big one. Saturday night, November the 13th at Memorial Hall. A lot more is going to be said about that this week. I know the man with the fine... You want to talk about pieces? A man that may have more pieces than David Reese in a different way. John Cena Sr. is going to be with us. Probably we're going to have him on video before his Wrestling Inside His Fabulous Fridays, as he's going to, I guess some announcements are going to be made. There's a lot happening. happening.
He's not coming to CAC?
He will not be at the CAC, no. We're going to mail him a sandwich.
No, they all suck.
We're going to mail him but we're going to be there. What more do we need?
No, you're right about that. We're going to be there.
We'll have our own fun. We'll have our own fun.
Yeah, we're going to have our own fun. Reese said that he'll be available for video calls and calls. So.
That's cool. Everyone can Zoom with David Reese at the
everybody,
CAC.
we're going to Zoom with David Reese and Cena Sr. at the same time. And then maybe we'll get to see why Cena Sr. is a crazy bastard.
Well, that's a different story for a different time. All right, anything else interesting going on in the world of wrestling? I know the WWE signed the gold medalist from the Olympics. I thought that was quite the coup. Did you read about that?
I read that it was going to happen.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it has happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, if that be the case, yeah, that. But see, I have my reservations.
Why is that?
Well, I have my reservations because everybody is not it's true. Everybody's not that. He adapted in a big way. So I'm saying that to say that I'm not 100% confident that a shoot wrestler can come in and adapt to the world of pro wrestling. It is two very different things.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to have to watch how their development really goes.
You think it's a long-term proposition?
Well, you know what? The longer it takes, the better off it's going. Now, if it just goes a couple of months and then everybody realize that it's not the best fit, then okay. But no, I'm not 100%. I don't have 100% confident, and I'm not on 10 of excitement. When they come from that kind of background.
Do you think that maybe someday we could see Gable Stevenson as a WrestleMania main eventer? Let's think positively.
Wait, who?
The U.S. Olympic gold medalist.
And Gables?
Gable Stevenson is his name.
Oh, Gables. I just told you no.
You're not sold yet.
Not no time. I mean, if it's gonna be, not no time soon.
All right. I'm not saying next year. I'm talking about.
No, I'm telling you, I'm praying for the adaptability.
Well, he hasn't impressed you yet.
No, I mean, he impressed me for where he is. Coming into this, yeah, no, I gotta see the developmental. Gotta teach him how it go. You gotta learn how not to hurt somebody. That's the first thing. And then you got to learn how to do things in this sport and entertainment entity that you wouldn't even dream of doing in your sport.
I got you. All right.
That's not a cakewalk.
No, he's got a lot of hard work ahead of himself. That's for sure, and a completely different universe than he's accustomed to when he was an amateur. But before we go this week, Oscar, I think it's worth noting, definitely worth noting, that we lost Daphne this week, the former WCW and TNA Impact wrestler and manager, and kind of an extremely sad story right there. We had someone that made threats on their social media platforms and then wound up apparently taking her life. Any thoughts on the passing of Daphne, Oscar?
Well, I mean, it's sad when any of us goes down, and frankly, I'm sick of it. All I can say is my heart goes out to Daphne's family and friends, and to all the fans of Daphne. Hopefully, prayerfully, she's in a much better place.
Yes.
Forever and ever, amen. And we all just have to be, vigilant and taking care of one another. That's the best thing. And again, I cannot stress this enough that we have got to get on, creating that platform where people that have problems can reach out and be able to touch us, so that when they have something, we can give them back some positive feedback, so that things like this won't happen. So.
Well, it certainly stung the wrestling world. I think now, in this day and age where WWE has cleaned up the drugs so much in this industry, I think the next rash of deaths we're going to see are those that suffered from, residual effects from concussions and the like. And they don't think, quote unquote, in a normal, rational way. Their behavior is erratic, and they feel erratic on the inside, and they don't know what to do. And I think that's going to be the next rash of deaths are going to be suicide due to maybe depression or something along those lines. I know your former tag team partner shot on David Reese on Facebook. I don't know if you saw that.
No. What happened?
He said, he said he was very upset about what happened with Daphne passing. He said something needs to be done to try and help the industry and so on and so forth. And he said, what about David Reese? He was supposed to be doing something. Where is David Reese?
On that note, we're gonna get off because I didn't.
Really?
I didn't get on here to be mad because you can't shoot on David Reese unless you shooting on your damn self.
Well,
I'll put it like this.
Mo shot on Reese.
David Reese has done more in the industry for athletes than he's ever done for. Okay, let's just stop.
Would you like me to find the actual post?
No,
No, you don't want to get upset.
No,
All right.
I don't.
Maybe you can,
All right.
You can look it up yourself. I guess,
I don't
if you
want to. I don't want to know. No.
All right, wrestling fans. Well, again, if you need help, there's certainly help available to you, especially in this day and age on the internet. There's the suicide prevention hotlines you can reach out to that are very important. We don't want to see anyone, no matter what they do for a profession in this position, but when it comes to our brotherhood, our fraternity, however you want to describe it, it always stings when it's something preventable. You know what I mean? Oscar, are you there? Well, I guess Oscar got so upset he decided to disconnect. Wrestling fans, running out of time here on Wrestling Insider's Monday Night Mission. For my partner in crime, Oscar, I'm Dan Marati. We'll see you next week. Viva Las Vegas. Good night from Boston. Thank you for joining us. Please give the video a big thumbs up, leave us a comment, and subscribe to the channel to enjoy more great content. Don't forget, you can help keep wrestling legends working. Check out our eBay store and join the Boston Wrestling family at patreon.com/Boston Wrestling so we can produce more in-depth shoot interviews.